What is he doing here?
Good evening, and it is a good evening indeed. How are we all doing? How are we all doing? That was a direct. Holy shit. So, I don't think I'm gonna go over the whole thing, but, yeah, it was a pretty damn good, partner direct. Nintendo really kind of downplayed it by calling that a mini, honestly. That was pretty much exactly what a full direct would have been without the Nintendo, without the first party stuff. But hey, it's finally happening. Mega Man Battle Network Collection, Legacy Collection. It's fucking happening. I'm so happy. And the English trailer's awful because they overlaid a bunch of fake graphics on top of the footage to make it look English. I don't know why they chose to do that, but apparently all the footage that they showed off in it, all the footage they showed off in it isn't like real footage. It's real footage from the Japanese version, and what's happened is they overlaid a bunch of the graphics on it. That's why the text looks so weird. It's apparently going to be the actual original versions. I'm looking forward to hearing like what else is in the collection, like if there's going to be another bonus mode or something. So I'm very happy about it. I'm doing a big Twitter giveaway where I'm going to give away 4 copies of it, which will be more relevant when I get back from vacation. I just shot it out there today to, you know, have it out in the open on the day it gets announced, but I'll probably be focusing on promoting that when I get home from Pittsburgh next week, which also tonight is my last stream before that, so you won't see me again after tonight until next Tuesday, if that. I may not be back until Wednesday, we'll see. So last night things went off the rails. We found a cube head, Komeji. We found him in the lab. We dove into his dream, and then we had the option of him procuring money or trying to save Shoma. We chose to have him try to save Shoma, and that led to Shoma getting kidnapped in the real world. There was a shootout. Ryuki got his shoulder shot, and now we're all at Date's house just kind of chilling to regroup. So it's interesting because even though I'm in the past, there's still a divergent timeline now. So I'm wondering how that's going to play into things here, because clearly we're not just dealing with alternate timelines of the same time period. We also have the future like part of the game to worry about too. So I'm wondering how these like alternate past timelines are going to affect different future timelines. Essentially, it's putting another layer onto what Uchikoshi does best. What cliche line do you want to say? I've got good news and bad news. I'm getting married after the war. Only a shadow of myself. See you in hell. Yeah, hell yeah, that one. You could talk to maid sideburns? Amazing-y. Oh yeah, the masked woman was there too, and she saved us. So right now Ryuki's injured, but he's not going to the hospital yet until he talks to everyone and examines everything in this room. It's a glass coffee table.
Ryuki, it's not a bra. It's just a lighting fixture.
I know that.
It's the light. It's a bed. Mizuki's sitting on it. It's a big speaker.
Looks like there's something inside.
Magazines. There are a lot of them.
Mr. Date, those magazines and the speaker.
Oh, those. Those are, academic journals I collect as a hobby.
Yeah,
Why would you put them inside the speaker?
Because they're expensive limited editions. What if a robber broke in and stole them, huh?
Mizuki's not having none of that. She knows exactly what those are. Expensive looking audio equipment. There's a corkboard on the wall. When I hear the phrase corkboard, I just think of Kirby Superstar.
That's Addo Rabbit.
How do you know?
Oh, well...
Because Mizuki is collecting the merch?
No!
think Mizuki is well aware that Shoma not so secretly likes her.
Date, the hard drive was full again. I had to make space, so I deleted all your cuckoldry videos.
First, I told you, those are husbandry videos. Second, why? Why did you do that?
They probably weren't husbandry videos, were they?
Wow, he lost it.
Nope.
There's a computer. There's a small cabinet there. A desk. It's a trash can. It's the front door. The kitchen. There are cooking utensils and seasonings here. There's a small window.
Hey, don't I always tell you not to hang your clothes there? I don't want your old people smell getting on my stuff.
I told you I can't help it. So what if I like oatmeal?
Mr. Date, I don't think that's what she said.
Mr. Date and Mizuki's clothes are on the rack. There's a big window here.
Wow, Mr. Date! You can lift this?
No.
That's Mizuki's.
Huh? Oh, right.
That's not that surprising. We did just see her in action.
It's Mizuki's bench press equipment. Yeah, so I've mentioned this before. She's freakishly strong, and they never really explain that.
She'll only be carrying that for another month or so.
They never really explain it. So what happens in the first game? Mizuki's parents get a divorce and they become estranged. Date knew Mizuki's father. So what he did was he kind of took Mizuki in. It was weird. It was like mutually agreed upon that Mizuki would live with Date, even though both of her parents were still alive at the time. However, both of them do get killed in the first game. Even in the true ending, they're both dead. And once she started hanging out with Date like tried to train her in like physical combat, and she's just super strong. Like, you've seen it already a bit in this game, but like if she punches or throws someone, they go flying. She just has this like supernatural strength that isn't explained by anything. And anyway, at this point in the game, she's still technically, legally being watched over by Date, and apparently in the future part, by the future part, once Date goes missing, Boss is legally guarding her instead. So that's why Mizuki lives in this apartment with Date. It's also really weird. There's no bathroom in here. It's I've always thought that was odd. Like, is this like a shared bathroom apartment? It doesn't look like a very spacious place, honestly. 3-seat sofa, Komeji and Shoma are on it. It's the masked woman. Aren't you gonna take off your mask?
No, I will not. Though I guess it would be more accurate to say I cannot. Not yet. This mask is secured in place by an extremely powerful special adhesive developed by NASA. If you try to take it off by force, it would take my skin with it.
What? Come on.
That sounds really bad for your skin.
But you said not yet, right?
Yes, there is a way to remove it.
So why not do it now?
I am a woman of beauty beyond compare. If I remove this mask, blood would erupt from the noses of the 4 men here, and they would die of blood loss. In other words,
Sanji from One Piece?
I'm saving your lives by keeping this mask on. Quite kind of me. Wouldn't you agree?
Thinking about something?
I'm thinking about the passage of time.
Time?
Time goes by so quickly.
Seriously, what is with that woman?
She helped us earlier, but that doesn't necessarily mean we can trust her.
Didn't she shoot at us the other day? Oh no, she shoots at Mizuki in the future.
Wink sync, huh?
Yeah, isn't this the same person that shot at Mizuki at the very beginning of the game? So wouldn't Mizuki in the future have recognized her? The reason you went to the warehouse district.
I didn't go there. I was there already.
What?
I'd rather not have to deal with you laboring under a false impression. So I'll give you some information. I've been independently looking into the genome editing research at Horodori Institute.
At Horodori Institute?
Yes. I've been trying to get a handle on the movements of the researchers there. They made their move just a few hours ago. They mobilized a big group of them into the warehouse district. So I climbed on a crane and watched the events unfold.
You mean you were just watching as Ryuki and I were fighting?
Yes, but I realized that if I didn't step in, the old man and his boy would be killed. That's why I helped. Aren't I generous?
Thank you. You thank her too, Shoma.
You know, okay. There's been a lot of talk about teleportation and stuff, and possibly the bodies traveling through time. For some reason, I can almost... I can't tell because of the editing on her voice, but she sounds a lot like Mizuki. I'm wondering if she's like Mizuki from the future or something. Genome editing research.
I told you I'd give you some information. That's the extent of what I'll tell you.
Why?
Because someone here may be leaking intel to the Institute.
I nearly told her that's ridiculous and stopped myself. Because... I like how he doesn't do the pose when he's,
Today is February 11th. National Foundation Day, isn't it? But the doctor decided to give you a special consultation anyway. You should thank him. But I have to say, the doctor is at fault too. That was a bit harsh.
Hmm?
Oh, well, about your remaining life expectancy.
What?
This may not offer much comfort coming from me, but please don't feel too down. The doctor's diagnosis isn't always correct.
That was...
She seems to have some sort of illness.
Uh-oh. You feeling okay?
Why do you ask?
No reason.
You saw me fight earlier, didn't you? I'm perfectly healthy. There's nothing wrong with me.
I see.
Uh-oh.
That's good.
It's Mr. Date. He seems to be deep in thought. About Aiba.
She still hasn't come home. Supposedly, she's on a top-secret mission from Boss.
What was that burst of power during that fight?
Oh, that. It awoke in me in 3rd grade. I was walking alone through a deep forest behind my elementary school. It was my shortcut to get home. When suddenly, inside a depression behind some bushes, I noticed a lone magazine. It was a porno mag someone threw away. The pages were all crusty and whatnot. I crouched down, and my heart was pounding in my ears as I turned the pages, using a branch. Anyway, that's when it happened. I felt a stinging pain on my right ankle. I jumped up in surprise, and there I saw a white snake. I didn't know what kind. I was just a kid. But even then, I could tell that snake had deadly venom. About 3 seconds later, I was out like a light.
What?
They found me out there the next morning. I was on the verge of death for 3 days and 3 nights, but I managed to pull through. And that is how I acquired my pornomag powers.
You mean it was a side effect from the snake venom?
No, it was more of a mental thing. I had a near-death experience immediately after experiencing a pornomag for the first time. As a result, Eros and Thanatos inside me, libido and destrudo, they merged together in total harmony. In other words, I've come to be acutely aware of death whenever I get aroused. To put it in even simpler terms, I'm pushed to the verge of death whenever I see a pornomag. You know how humans can exert tremendous power in life or death situations? It's because the adrenaline triggers a fight or flight response. The same thing happens when I see a pornomag. My brain's processing speed increases by 3.6 times in order to avoid death, dramatically improving my reflexes. Sorry. I know that story was dark. As if I've touched upon a great evil.
You're touched in the head.
You can touch upon my great evil.
Tama. The reason you like porno mags.
You nearly die when you see porno mags, don't you? So then why?
Ah, excellent question. I'll answer with a question of my own. Why does a mountain climber seek the top of the tallest peaks? Why does a surfer want to ride the most monstrous of waves? Why do people climb up the highest buildings to do parkour or whatever? Why do they do such reckless things?
For the thrill?
Yeah, it's how they know they're alive. They can experience firsthand the wonder of life itself. That is the reason I continue to climb the mountain known as pornography.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna change my last name.
I think that would be a good idea.
I can't believe they actually try to explain why he gets superpower. It's so dumb. It's so dumb.
Yeah, I was just thinking about Leon. I was with him in Golden Yokocho right before I went to the warehouse district.
That's right. You know him too.
I met him when I was drinking at Brahmin. One thing led to another, and we started talking about each other's collection of literature. He seemed pretty proud of his collection. As two kindred souls sharing the same hobby, we lost track of time discussing our love of reading. We even promised to trade our most precious belongings. We've been sworn brothers ever since. Oh, but that's not what we're talking about today. There was something I wanted to ask him about the HB case.
You've been investigating too, Mr. Date?
I'm on vacation, so I'm just doing it on my own time. I can't get this case out of my head.
What did you talk about with Leon?
Certain rumor regarding Horodori Institute.
I asked Mr. Date about their discussion. It was all information I already had. I didn't learn anything new.
No matter how you slice it, there's no doubt that Horodori Institute is involved in the case somehow.
Yes, the Institute and Terror are closely related. The previous incident proves it.
But what's their connection?
The QR video was based on Bats 490. And Bats 490 was created by Nyes on Tokiko's orders. Tokiko knew the director of Horodori Institute, Chikara Horodori.
In other words, Nyes, Tokiko, Chikara, and Horodori Institute are all connected.
And Terror is somewhere in there. Or maybe Terror is the one who's orchestrating it all.
I'd like to hear your thoughts, Mr. Date.
Me?
Gungaga.
No, there's not much I want to say. I don't want to confuse you by telling you something that I don't know for sure. I'll let you know once I get a bit more info.
Yeah, speaking of me, Gungaga, I will be setting up my stream deck at some point next week. Maybe the end of next week, so it might be another, 2 weeks before it actually shows up. But I do want to set that up sooner rather than later. I just don't want to do it before vacation, because I just don't have the time. The reason you went to the warehouse district.
I contacted him before going to the warehouse district. It's always good to have allies backing you up, right?
But Mr. Date is on vacation.
If my precious subordinate is in trouble, I'll come flying to the rescue.
Thank you. You've always been so good to me. I've always wanted to repay you somehow. But
Don't worry about it. As long as I have breath in my lungs, I won't need your help. But when I die someday, I'll need you to do me a solid. When I die, I want you to wipe the hard drive on my computer.
How about I bust it open for you, right now?
No, please don't.
That whisper was really good. It's Mizuki. Thank you.
For what?
if you didn't show up when you did, I don't think we could have saved Shoma. So...
my last drink here.
Don't sweat it.
Only one more in my
nothing
fridge. Oh god, this thing got dusty. This thing like gathers dust so quickly. I don't know why. I have to wipe this mini fridge down like constantly. Even like the under part that like you could carry. This is a neat mini fridge too. I've mentioned this before, but it has an AC output, a DC output, and it can connect to a car like cigarette charger, and it can also connect to USB for power, which is cool. So you can like use it in the car if you need something to cool down quick. Do you have a boyfriend?
Excuse me?
Ryuki, you better not be getting any funny ideas.
No, it's not about me. It's about Shoma. I thought you and him are kind of a nice match. If you don't have a boyfriend, why don't you and Shoma...
Wow, that's a very direct...
What? Are you stupid? I don't know what you're talking about. It's inexplicable, incomprehensible, impossible. Even if I were to reincarnate 100 million times, the possibility of that happening.
Here.
What?
It's chocolate. Delegate chocolate. Because it's Valentine's Day and all.
Oh, shit. Shoma's...
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Would you look at that? Shoma's a ladies' man. Makes sense, considering he's got my blood in him.
Okay, get that last soda can out of here. Not soda can, Wow, why is there almost like water in here? How did that happen? Ooh, that's weird. Wow, well, Mizuki, it doesn't surprise me Mizuki's direct. It's more that it's more interesting the fact that she just straight up was interested in responding to that. Alright, well, that's why I'm cleaning out my fridge here. The reason you went to the warehouse district. I'm actually going to shut it off because I don't want it on while I'm on vacation.
Well, Date...
Yeah, I asked her to help. I couldn't get there right away, so I sent Mizuki instead. I told her not to start the fight until I got there, but...
Not like I had a choice. Shoma was about to be taken away in that van.
I guess Mizuki already kind of likes Shoma. It's worth noting, by the way, Shoma's not in the first game at all. He's a new character to this game. So it's kind of weird to see Mizuki, like, crushing on him. It's Shoma. He's silent with his eyes downcast. Are you okay?
I'm fine. But really... I guess I should thank you. Thank you for saving me.
Did you say thanks to your dad?
No, he's a nerd.
I don't need to hear him say it. As long as Shoma is safe. That's all I want.
You know what? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go and get a paper towel. Because the inside of this thing is really wet for some reason. It's because I don't store, like, wet things in there. I just put the cans in there. It's just like the condensation. It does something weird. I don't know. 1 sec. Yeah, I mean, I haven't really cleaned it or emptied it since, I got it, like, when I came back from my trip in December, so it's been full the entire time. It's just weird, because there's no ice or anything in it. There's just water, somehow. How you got kidnapped?
I was at home, and those people in the suits, they came barging in.
Yeah, because you left the front door open.
They made me inhale some kind of knockout gas. When I woke up, I was in that warehouse.
Did they ask you anything?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't remember. Maybe it's because of the gas.
Yes.
I was groggy the whole time.
Yes. About the envelope from the Horodori Institute. I told Shoma about the fact that I looked inside Komeji's head, and then I saw the envelope containing the Horodori Institute's secret documents there. It's really funny because Date, like, never mentions anything to the people about sinking in the first game. He just does it.
Can you tell me how you're linked to Horodori Institute?
Shoma, answer him.
Sorry, but I don't want to talk about that.
Why not?
Because I don't!
Alright, no problem. Oops, wrong button. Otai will talk to me. Shit. After I managed to work my way in there. Okay. I think this thing's clean now. I'm just gonna leave it powered down for the foreseeable future. Which plug went into it now? Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Hold up. I don't want to keep it plugged in if I'm not using it. Alright, it's this one. I gotta be careful because this power strip, the other two plugs on it, are literally my computer and monitor. So if I unplug either of those, the stream goes kaput. What kind of experience do you need to write a light novel? Write tons of lines, read tons of books. Disarming a military base alone, talent is everything. Overflowing talenty. Eros Thanatos Libido Destrudo. The technical interpretation is subjective, but basically Eros and Libido are the desire to live and reproduce, and Thanatos and Destrudo are the desire to die. Surveil. Mizuki was only supposed to surveil the location. Can you get this? So I sent Mizuki. Okay. She wasn't supposed to take action, in other words. What's the envelope from Horodori Institute?
I burned
Where is it?
So I don't have it anymore.
Convenient. Komechi's watching Shoma with a relieved smile on his face. How's your injury?
Like I told you, it's nothing to worry about. Little injury like this won't bother me now that Shoma's back. Though, there is something I lost in all this. I seem to have dropped something at the warehouse district. It was something very precious to me. Well, anyway, don't worry about it. You gain some, you lose some. That's just how
Oh, that's the charm, isn't it? The one that was broken in half.
I asked a lot of questions, but what I'm most curious about is the relationship between Shoma and Horodori Institute.
Do you intend to sink?
It's all I can do.
What about the hospital?
How long do you think I can last?
You do realize that you should be getting medical attention as soon as possible? But I guess there's no point trying to convince you. Knowing you, you're going to do it anyway, aren't you?
Thank you. I'm blessed to have such an understanding partner.
We can do it tomorrow.
Jeez.
Shoma, there's one thing I want to ask you. Will you let me look inside your mind?
What?
Shoma, I think it's a good idea too. Could you help Mr. Ryuki out?
But this is all out of nowhere.
Why not help him? Ryuki and your dad saved your life. You need to repay the debts you owe. It's just the right thing to do.
Fine. Then...
Alright. Well, we're doing another sync at 1:30 in the morning. I'm sure Pewter's very happy about that.
The machine looks pretty intimidating seeing it like this. I'm getting a bit nervous.
But you already have experience with it. There's nothing to worry about.
By the way, about Horodori Institute. We started searching the place. We have the staff in custody now, and they're being questioned over at HQ.
Hook.
But they're all refusing to talk. It's going to take some time to get info out of them.
Ryuki, about your shoulder.
It's fine. Please begin.
Pewter.
Very well.
I mean, also... like, first off, they could have done this tomorrow. He could have gotten... stuff.
Ryuki, are you ready?
Yes, I'm good to go.
All right then. Let's begin.
I mean, he's also only in there for 6 minutes, so it's not like it would really make that big of a difference. It's more just the fact that they went all the way to Abyss HQ to do this before going to the hospital. Anyway, time for another sync. It's time for Large Boy to open his heart.
This is Shoma's house.
A stereotypical home. Hey, Tama. Can you pretend to be a newlywed wife?
Why?
I'll give you 4,000 yen.
That's an eerily specific amount.
Please, I need you to be a wife.
Fine, I'll do it.
Why is Ryuki like...
Hi, baby, I was waiting for you. Do you want some dinner? Or a bath? Or maybe... meat?
Thank you. Magnifico.
Anyway, this dream world is a little dull.
Yeah, there's a melancholy feel to it. Maybe this is Shoma's state of mind.
He's holding something dark inside. In cases like this, if we solve his Somnium, he might open up to us.
Yeah, good idea. And we might find out how Horodori Institute is involved in all this.
Somnium scan. Activate.
We've activated. Mental lock 1. 2. 3. 4. Alright, so this looks like it's gonna be straightforward. Because they were pretty clear. Oh, there's 5 in this one, okay. They were pretty clear about multiple mental locks in the other one. In the first game, even if there were every Somnium had 2 paths, and they wouldn't tell you which one's which. You would be able to see on the timeline where the split was, though. This, it seems like you just have to look at the 2 and figure out which one's which. Shoma seems to know the secret of the Horodori Institute. By repairing his wounded heart, you might discover repressed memories, nested insecurities. It's still not funny. Those green things for show? What's up with that? Question mark with 3 options. Okay. Andy's Komeji's outfit.
That's the suit Andy's Komeji always wears.
Is this all he has?
Tickle, joke, and smell. Okay, this is a lot more traditional here.
Tickle, tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Hey, you like this, right? Tickle, tickle.
I know this was my idea, but it was a bad idea.
I thought Shoma might have a memory of being tickled, but didn't work.
Should we be more direct?
Yes, we should be more Nintendo Direct. Honestly, I think the way it's gonna work now, because they did the third-party one today, they did the Xenoblade one last week. I think they're gonna do like one game a week. They're gonna do what they did in 2020, where they reveal one new thing a week and go into depth about it. I think that's what's gonna happen here. Because I mean, what we got today was pretty much a full direct, just minus any first-party stuff. Shoma used to blank, but blank to the world. But blank.
Komeji's out. Why?
Nothing is better to heal Shoma's heart than a smile, so...
Okay, leave it to me.
Penis.
Dad! Why did you disappear on me?
Literally disappear?
So this is a brand new 10,000 yen bill.
This world is becoming more and more cashless.
Look, an invisible man.
No, he's just naked from the waist down.
Okay.
No, this might have the opposite effect.
Why? People watching on the TV were going crazy.
Damn, girl, you got the whole squad laughing. Uh-oh.
Shoma's dad is so unfunny.
Huh? Yeah, Andy's Komeji sucks, and you've never made us laugh either.
Hold on, we used to...
Yeah, lameness must be genetic. So true. Now that's funny.
We don't want to contract your unfunny disease, so we're gonna stay away from you.
Bullying. Wow, that was pretty effortless.
Dad, why me?
This happened to Shoma.
Even from a young age, he's had it rough.
I hate this world. It's all fake. The only thing I can believe in is the world I make.
Shoma rejected the real world. He decided he belonged in a world of his own creation.
Huh.
For him, the world he created was the real world.
Hey, we can inspect that model.
Little progress. Shoma used to blink but close his heart due to the environment weighing down on him. But blank. Eyeball.
Is that?
This is. That was. Could this be?
That?
Huh? Blankety, blankety, blank. What I learned in boating school was...
Is this a model of a house?
Enter the dollhouse. Are we gonna meet Germa? Is he gonna be in the dollhouse?
Tama, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Huh? Is that Shoma from
He's
earlier?
big again! Oh man.
Seems like he went inside that model.
This is like a running theme with him. He becomes
it looks
big.
just like Shoma's house from earlier. But the colors are more vibrant here.
Maybe that symbolizes his belief that this artificial world is the real world. Those are the clothes Shoma ripped up earlier, but it looks like cardboard.
Maybe it's a wound in Shoma's heart.
Oh, that makes sense
I bet we
now.
have to do something with this. Let's fix it.
Shoma began blank and became blank. Actions in his blank as well. Fix with tape. Fix with screwdriver. Fix with glue. Fix with scissors. Fix with hammer. Hammer. Fix. Oh, hey,
This.
eyeball. Where's the tape?
The best thing for fixing a tear? Tape.
What I learned in boating school is how to drive. Yeah, that.
It turned back to the original outfit.
That's what my brother and I always said. It's how, it was 4 words. How to drive.
We used to play together.
God of energy, Inti, Hachaka Max!
We used to laugh together.
Hey! That's no fair!
Laughed.
Look, Andy's is the best!
Stupid Dad.
Remembered my father. But it's not cool. Shoma began making his own world and became blank. Actions in his blank. You know, I just realized though, that shirt was teared.
Wonder if
they were talking about tearing the seams.
Maybe he tucked away the good memories in the world he created.
The painful memories were played too, not just the good memories.
Yeah. Poor kid's heart.
Even deep down, those painful memories remain. Shoma and his dad need to have an honest heart-to-heart.
I'm sure if I picked some of the other options, we'd get some funny results, but we, I don't want to waste the time, because
Looks
these
like he made it out of
run
the
low
model.
very quickly.
Ryuki, you have 5 minutes left.
It's an older model TV.
What's
5 minutes
protruding
before the
out of
pizza's
top?
ready.
It looks like a spout or something.
Yeah, what is
So
that?
we need to pour something in there?
It's in the
I
real
don't
world
know.
too, though.
Maybe it's just for show.
Inspect, laugh, turn on. Alright, let's inspect, and then we'll, turn on.
Can we take it apart with a screwdriver? Huh? There aren't any screws. Wait, this...
You got something?
It's ceramic.
Ceramic? It looks like a normal TV.
The outside is ceramic. What is this?
This is creepy.
Looks like we can take it apart.
Shoma began making his own world and became detached from reality. Actions in his creation blank as well. Okay. Anything else I could do here? No.
A TV with a weird protrusion. And just like that...
Shoma.
God of laughter, lucky, happy, Pachaka Max!
Look at what you did. You really ruined the atmosphere.
Dumbass.
God of apologies. Sorry.
Enough already. You're past your prime. I can't even stand you.
Get the fuck out of here. Whoa.
That was so uncool. Why does he have to be my dad?
That's what comes from being a comedian's son, I guess.
But he shouldn't blame Komeiji for that.
I wonder if we can change Shoma's heart by going inside the model.
Shoma used to laugh a lot, but then close his heart to the world, but... Shrink. We're Minish capping this.
Alright, we made it back into the model.
Come to think of it, we haven't found anything on Horodori Institute yet.
We need to help Shoma first.
Good point. We can't leave him like this. Huh. Is that...
Shoma was stabbing it with the screwdriver earlier. Did the hole get bigger?
We should fix this, too.
Well, because your mom sucks and doesn't support you get involved. Yeah. Well, the mother left them 6 years ago. Shoma began making his own world and became detached from reality. Actions in his creation impact the outside world as well. Suitcase. Suitcase toothpaste. Let's say moving the camera doesn't make time progress. No. Loose paste.
This is probably Komeiji's suitcase.
I'm guessing it's for his props.
Tickle, open, throw, go on vacation. That takes a long time, and I kind of want to do that one.
Huh? Suitcases are used for travel, right? Maybe Shoma has memories of
I'm going on vacation tomorrow, so...
Yeah, sure. Shoma, we're going to Machu Picchu.
By this time tomorrow, I'm going to be on the... already be like 2 or 3 hours into our road trip. I think we're leaving. Well, I have to work, so I'm going to get out of work at 8. Me and my girlfriend are going to go up to our friend's place. And then I think we're going to get there around 9:30. And then I think at like 11-ish, 11:30, we're going to go to a restaurant. We're going to go get food. And then we're going to hit the road. And I think we'll get to the hotel in Pittsburgh around like 8 or 9 in the morning. I think last time it took us about 9 hours to get there. Because we stopped twice to rest. And switch drivers. Because it's a really long drive to make overnight.
I'm gonna train my comedy skills at a World Heritage Site. Wait, can they even afford to go to Machu Picchu?
I never specified Machu Picchu.
I'm gonna be
4 minutes now.
I'm gonna be awake. Oh, so that did nothing. Okay, cool. And train my comedy skills at a World Heritage Site. I can't even afford to go to Machu Picchu. Where's the mecca of otakus? Ikebukuro, Akihabara, Ariake, or Nakano? I would say Akihabara. Ikebukuro, though, I've heard is a very big nerd hub. Sunfish Pocket E. Yeah, I'm gonna be, I'm assuming I wake up at like 10 a.m. tomorrow, I'll probably be awake like close to 24 hours by the time I go to bed again.
Kumeji's suitcase.
Alright, this isn't too bad. If I spend 17 seconds now, I can get a minus 30 for later, but a half might be better. Let's go for tickle, and if that fails, I'll use a timey to get the minus 30.
Tickle, tickle, tickle.
Stop! It tickles!
He's laughing so much.
There's something inside.
It's a drawing of Squarehead.
A drawing of Komeji's face?
I wonder if Shoma drew it.
Deep down, he still loves to laugh. Komeji's face drawing.
It's a drawing of Komeji's face.
Ball up and throw, comment, cut out, stab. Ooh.
This picture, it's a two-dimensional representation, but it shows incredible depth. I think. The father of the artist. Yes, we can really feel their relationship. Or something. The square face. It's drawn with the principles of Cubism, I believe. Maybe. Yes! The totality of it. Like at the bottom right side, the, color. Colors. Brilliant.
I don't think this
is... We can see the struggles of the artist.
I don't think this is what he meant by comment on it.
And that part that goes... Whoosh, you can really feel the love there.
You should apologize to the artist.
Yeah, I'm not good at that stuff.
Shoma started to dislike blank and stopped blank.
It's a drawing of Komeji's face.
None of these are really worth using a timey on. Ball up and throw seems like the best one here.
What are you thinking? Crumpling up a drawing and throwing it away?
Nope.
It's okay. I have an idea.
If you're lying, I'll destroy every ball in your body.
Oh, then never mind. Let's not.
Huh?
I didn't actually have a plan.
I'm going to crush...
I'm just being honest.
Which ball do you want crushed first?
My left eye.
That's me!
Shoma blank, however, now he blank and has blank.
That too. Let's.
It's gay.
It is also boring. There's that too. Listen to this.
That's not the right clip. Damn it! I got baited there into thinking that was the right one. It's a clip from the episode where his pool is all dirty and the mafia's like throwing dead bodies in it to like dissolve them. And he goes, "Oh, look at this guy busting my balls. I got two."
It's a drawing of Komeji's face.
Alright, well, we gotta make a decision here.
You
Let's do cut out. It only takes 4 seconds.
cut it out. something important like this?
Jeez, you don't have to yell. I have an idea. Can you cut out just his face?
If this ends up hurting Shoma, I'm going to cut your face out.
Yeah.
Okay, done.
Try covering the hole in the TV with it.
Could just try putting the whole thing on the TV. Son, help, I'm trapped in the TV!
God of apologies. Sorry. Enough already. You're past your prime. I can't even stand you. God of seasons. Warm, hot, chilly, cold. Wow, you're just forcing it now. You're past your prime.
He has no sense for comedy. Why does he try so hard?
Remember my feelings of support. Doesn't fit.
He's conflicted. He wants him to do well, but he doesn't want to see him anymore.
We came back.
Why am I laughing? This isn't how I really feel. This can't be true. It's all lies.
Shoma is confused.
Huh. We can't go inside the model anymore. The sign for interaction is gone too.
Very meta.
Maybe Shoma is starting to accept reality.
Right. We did fix a lot of things. He's starting to comprehend what's real and what's artificial.
It says something. Let's see. Your dad is not funny. From now on, your name is Lamo Enda. Nice to meet you, Lamo Enda.
These stupid kids! Fuck off! Stop making fun of him!
Relax, Tama.
This isn't real. It's all fake. Everything in this world is fake. All fake. I'm fake. Everything is fake.
Oh man. Is this because of him coming in contact with Nyes?
Yeah. That's it. I just need to make everything fake.
I don't believe it.
Shoma.
This is not reality. Maybe on the other side.
Kind of looks like L from Death
I
Note,
thought
like
we
a
were
younger
close to
L.
a breakthrough, but his imagination is running away with him even more.
This house we're in is just a model. No. Everything is fake. This made-up world is fake. Reality itself is fake. Everything is fake. There's nothing we can do.
What? Why are you giving up, huh? We still have time!
Sorry. You're right. It's too early to give up.
So, wait a minute. What's happening here? He does kind of look like L. I'm wondering if this is all because of Nyes. Like, he thinks that everything's fake, so that he just keep creating worlds. Tomorrow, hey Ephraim, tomorrow at noon GDQ's doing Advance Wars run. Oh, interesting. I might watch it if I can. Noon is right around when I start work, so it's not always the easiest for me to watch stuff then. Actually, wait a minute, sorry, let me just schedule. Game's done quick. I haven't watched any of GDQ this year because I've just been too busy. Wednesday, what is it right now? Oh, they actually highlight what's currently going on. That's cool. That's different. Advance Wars is... Oh, it's 2:42 p.m. for me. Okay. Yeah, I'm on the East Coast. Did you know that in... I guess you wouldn't know... Well, I don't know. It depends on how much you dug around on my main YouTube channel. AGDQ 2021, I was a host for 3 games. It was supposed to be 4, and then one of them got canceled just because of technical stuff. But I was hosting from, like, I think it was like Friday from 6 a.m. until like 7:30. It wasn't very long, and I don't feel like I did very well, so I haven't really tried out since, honestly. Oh, hold on a second. I just saw something. I just realized, speaking of Advance Wars, I just realized we didn't get any news about it today. That sucks. Thanks for everyone for their patience. And what's more, Gucci's having a new lab coat wear alongside the... Okay, cool. Yeah, as you could probably tell, I'm quite excited about Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection. Especially since it turns out that trailer that they showed today was a bunch of weird, weird doctored screenshots with, like, overlaid onto the Japanese version, just because there's no English footage right now. For some reason, I was like, "Oh God, I hope that new font isn't what they're using in the game." It's not. I think that it's just they just put that over the Japanese text so that we could read it in the trailer. There's a lot of evidence showing that the English, like the new English stuff in it, was just pasted on top of the Japanese footage. Shoma started to dislike his name and stopped.
You have 3 minutes left, Ryuki. Focus.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, we're doing this now? Worn out notebook.
This is Komeji's comedy material notebook. It's really worn out.
I have a super good BM player. I wonder if he'll do anything. I streamed them all the last few years, so it's like... I'm glad it's happening, and I'm absolutely getting it. And as you saw, I'm doing a giveaway of 4 copies on Twitter. But I'm probably not going to stream anything from it unless there's new content, like a challenge mode. Especially since this year is going to start the Star Force anniversaries with DX in August. Fix with folding fan, fix with tape. I feel like fixing with the folding fan...
That makes sense. The notebook is ripped.
I don't know.
It's done.
This can't be fixed normally.
Do we even need to fix the notebook?
Stopped writing his name on his belongings.
It's a linguistics textbook. It says ENDA on it.
Fix with pen, fix with scissors.
How do I fix this with a pen?
Reenact how it was used, and maybe it'll fix itself.
Let's practice some handwriting. Tub, 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 tub. Tub, 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 butt, 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 butt.
You're turning your tubs into butts.
That's a great line out of context. Hey, it worked.
What's going on?
The note got fixed, but nothing else is special about it.
Yeah.
He was bullied because of his name. Maybe that's a clue.
We have to find all the notebooks with his name.
Forget about the butts.
Oh, you meant Shoma.
This is Komeji's comedy material notebook. It's really worn out. This is Komeji's comedy material.
We could do 6 seconds on this.
He's a comedian after all, so maybe we should do something comedic.
Hit it with a folding fan? No, we need a setup. Let me read the notebook. When Shoma was little, I asked him a math question. Shoma, you have 5 oranges right now. Mom came and gave you 2 oranges. If I ask you to give me 3 oranges, how many oranges will you have? And Shoma said 7.
Wait a minute, I'm sorry, where was the joke there?
He's so...
Give me 3 oranges. Mom gave you 5 oranges. Mom can't give you 2 oranges. If I ask you to give me 3 oranges, how many oranges will you have? 7. Oh, okay. The joke is that he didn't. The joke is that he didn't give Komeji's father any of the oranges.
Funny.
See, in context, that would be funny.
Oh, The notebook is fixed.
Just that delivery kind of lost me. I was kind of like half paying attention to it.
Oh, sorry. I was just thinking about getting some rice balls with bonito flakes.
Concentrate
Quero
on
bonito.
work. And you don't need to put bonito flakes on it. There's already toppings.
Got it. The
Oh, that's a
notebook
weird
is
smile.
fixed, but it doesn't look like it has to do with anything.
Maybe the clue is something in Shoma's name. It's a math notebook. Part of it is blacked out.
Fix with Ide Setter.
I'm going to erase the blacked out parts.
Shoma Enda.
Dad, why is my name Shoma?
Oh, you want to know how you got your name? You know, I actually wanted to spell the show part of your name with the kanji for laughter. It was going to be spelled with the character for laughter and shine, like a shining smile. But when I told your sister, she said, why don't you use it as your stage name? I need to brush up on my comedy.
His sister?
Everybody's a critic. Anyway, I decided to change the kanji for your name. The kanji for show can be congratulatory or mean happiness. I was so happy when you were born, I made it a part of your name. But to me, you still have the laughter in there. Because I wanted you to stay smiling forever.
Seriously, someone needs to laugh at my
This
jokes.
is so embarrassing. Stop making me talk about it. God of shyness. Oh no, please, not the spotlight.
Stop that.
Oh, sorry.
Laughter and happiness.
So we found out last night that that is actually
But
his
smiling
head.
doesn't suit me. His name.
We saw an X-ray. Remembered who Shoma is inside. Nice. We saw Komeji in X-ray vision, and his skull is indeed a cube for some reason. I'm wondering if that's gonna come up to be like some sort of like disease or something, because we know someone else that has a misshapen skull too now. I don't want to accept it, but Shoma believes Nice's teachings and believes the world is fake. By suppressing his feelings, the world has lost its color.
I think it's a good name. That's why smiles suit him well.
Yeah, we need to convince him.
Whoa.
I don't need this memory. I don't need this name. It all hurts. I'm not even real. The world, Dad, it's all fake.
We made it up. It's a made-up fairy tale.
The rooftop amusement park.
The barber said they're waiting for the ear to come on down. Got him, haircut, snip, snip. Oops, got your ear.
Stop. It's not funny.
A lot of factors led to him becoming an introvert.
It's false. No way. Not this time. We created it. Not this time.
I cannot wait until I set my stream deck up so I don't have to constantly pull up clips from YouTube to do that.
I'd like to fix every little thing, but the trophy Shoma destroyed disappeared.
Can you find something like it? There has to be something.
Sonic Colors, like Gabo playing Sonic Colors Ultimate. By the way, that Sonic Frontiers trailer today for the Switch did more for that game than literally everything Sega has done for it this entire month. I don't know why Sega, like, just didn't show that off beforehand. Also, if that's actually Switch footage, this game is going to run really well on Switch, which is surprising. I'm like, here's the thing, as long as it doesn't get, like, disgustingly bad reviews, I'll probably play it. Okay, so there's the robot. There's the dresser. There's the fridge. I mean, the problem is people were picking apart every little detail of those trailers, and while there was stuff in it that I definitely didn't like seeing or hearing when I saw them, I also thought, well, okay, I mean, the game, it's the very beginning of the game. They said they were using an older build of it. Well, we can't really judge this until we see more of it. We've barely seen anything. Apparently there's going to be more hands-on stuff tomorrow. Okay, so we got 3 things to examine. Okay. What do you want, O.E? What is common about internet idols? I want to say it, I don't want to say it, I really want to say it, not really. Tell me nowy.
A refrigerator.
I want to open the door.
Lift prop comedy. Ooh, I'm negative 60, and I can lower this down to a 6-second action. That's cool.
Oh, surprisingly light.
Oh, it's the Adore Rooster.
Isn't that?
Atta Rooster turned into Flatta Rooster.
Let's screen cap that for someone. I know someone who'd get a kick out of that.
What was that?
You want to know how Mike feels about it. Not that super bad, but, you know, typical Sonic shenanigans. Mike, the thing with Mike, though, is that he's kind of like, he's kind of no bullshit about his opinions, I think. I mean, did you see that stream he did where he was watching those weird Sonic cartoons the other day? I remember I was like watching, people were like, what the fuck is he doing? I'm like, what? Oh no. Tom was lucky that was a fridge and not a phone booth. Show him a blank. However, now that he blanked, he's thrown away that memory. He is, but he's a sucker for Sonic, and we all know it, yeah. Mike, Jabroni Mike, who used to be, he used to do, because he lives in the same area as Vinny Vinesauce, and I think they were friends in college. So he used to do, like, guest streams with them. Now he kind of just does his own thing.
It's a normal refrigerator.
Prop comedy.
We're gonna do a prop skit, Tama.
Again?
It'll be good this time.
It's gonna bring back some sad memories again. Alright, I'm going to escape this uninhabited island on this.
That's a raft?
What? A third form?
An enemy who gets stronger when they get smaller?
What time do you think it is?
Morning. In the Showa era.
Hey, look! This is squishy.
A kinda mighty hammer.
Oh, Mama, you have a place here too?
Marble's second branch. Whew. Seems like the grading scale for laughs was lower this time.
Maybe it was always open. Oh, it's a ripped piece of paper.
Let's leave it on top of the kotatsu.
Kotatsu Zero style. Show him a blank. However, now he does not accept his dad and has thrown away that memory. Ah. Pot.
There's miso soup inside.
This doesn't translate in English very well, huh? Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Heat up, heat up, heat up, heat up, heat up. Alright, let's lower that to 6 seconds. And get an =1 in response. I think this might be a reference to something in the first game. Yeah, Komeji's very much a traditional Japanese comedian, so a lot of those comedic stylings are going to go over our heads. We did not grow up with that. There is variation in Japanese comedy, though. Like, I like Shinya Arino, Kacho, the Kacho Game Center CX. He's got a very dry wit to him, which is distinctly it's a very distinctly Japanese dry wit, but it's pretty funny when you can understand it.
Are you paralyzed?
Rooster. What is this?
Oh, yes, yes. This is absolutely a reference to the first game. This is the Somnium Mizuki was in. The same exact thing happens to her, and then Ada Rabbit comes out of it. Do you think you are funny? Me? No. I think I'm incredibly awkward and weird and not good.
Are you doing this? What are you doing? Why? No. Ryuki! Help me, Ryuki!
Yeah, that exact same thing happened in the first game. Also, I just realized...
What's going on?
I just remembered...
Hello, Rooster.
Because Mizuki does go into Somnium, you don't need an AI ball to do this. So I don't know why they thought Ryuki had to... I don't know. Performance result.
You only have 2 minutes. Hurry, Ryuki.
I wish I could be funny and wittier, but I would need to go to classes, and also my brain just doesn't work right for that. Class up. B3. These costumes are added a bonus. Entomologist prison garb. Almost get cursed by the Ada Rooster during Shoma Somnium. The chicken curse. Don't think you're funny either, but sometimes I'm told this and you just don't see it. I mean, I guess it depends on someone's sense of humor, really.
It's a mono-wheel robot Shoma made.
Sure get laughs when you're in a stream. Which one, me or someone else?
There's something under the tire.
I wonder if it'll move out of the way.
You get laughs out of a stream, just not the ones that I'm doing. Okay, wait, these are 20 seconds each. -5 and 1/2. Alright, let's go for smiling with the half applied on it.
Yeah, it may only be a robot, but we need to show it love. Hey, Mr. Robot. Get out of the way.
You're downright bipolar.
Cube. I did play. Hey, nice. Oh, when you meant when you're streaming, yeah.
It's a ripped piece of paper.
Let's leave it on top of the kotatsu.
Last stream sure was something towards the end. Oh, you mean when I messed up the Liberty Island, Ellis Island thing? Like a total dipshit? After playing up that I knew the answer to that? Shoma gave his dad a gift to support him. However, now he doesn't accept his dad and has thrown away that memory. That wasn't funny, it was just embarrassing. Dresser.
It's an old dresser.
Wish we could look inside.
Make him laugh. Comedy duo!
What do you want me to do?
Just go with the flow. Do it.
I meant to select half there. Shit.
Your instructions are way too vague. The other day, I hit my heart on the corner of the dresser and I thought my pinky toe was gonna explode. Other way around. Hey, do you think we could have just opened it normally?
I guess we could have.
There's something inside. Ripped origami?
Let's leave it on top of the kotatsu. This ripped paper must have some significance to it.
Should we try to repair it?
I will say, having the game crash suddenly last stream was funny. But that was mostly because I knew it auto-saved right beforehand. The Legends Arceus one was just sad when that happened, and I was like, oh no.
It is one sheet. The tears match up.
Let's try putting it together.
Fix with eraser, fix with scissors, fix with pen, fix with tape.
Tape, of course.
Literally yelled out, no. Well, I went, what? When it happened. Because it was very surprising. There was, like, no indication the game was going to crash.
Max! Jump!
Oh! Good luck, Dad. This is all lies. It's fake. I don't want to see it anymore. It always hurts. He made fun of me. I'm nothing. Save me. Please save me. Make the hurt go away. I need to get out. I need to escape these lies. Why? Why does everything look like so real? If it wasn't fake. If it was real the whole time.
Give me some Quark vibes from Virtue's Last Award. Remember my feelings of acceptance. Honestly, I want to laugh.
Tama, you okay?
Yeah, somehow. I didn't think that memory was going to be that bad. Why did Shoma have such a negative reaction?
Sometimes the best memories make the hurtful ones worse. If you're not in a good place, the last thing you want to do is look back on all the times that were better. Shoma doesn't want to see how he was back then. Back before his heart was broken. That's how he stays sane.
That must be hard.
Oh lordy, there's a lot to explore here. But there's nothing to actually grab over there, so I could probably just ignore it. What's the difference between a triangle and a circle?
The metal we fixed earlier.
Ah! I'm not young anymore.
Dad! Dad! Dad, you're the winner in my eyes! Super duper gold medal! You were amazing!
Wow! Now this is a super duper gold medal! Thank you, Shoma!
Super duper gold medal.
Maybe if we use that. Can you hold the medal?
I'll try.
Oh, this is kind of getting to you. Oh. Toy robot.
That robot's chest part is open. I think it's busted.
Maybe if we fix it, Shoma will be healed too.
Fit the gold medal, repair, stand-up, do Komeji's routine. Fit the gold medal.
This is the gold medal?
Yeah. Wedge it into the chest area there.
Roger that. Right in here.
Woo.
I have to pay you back for giving me such a nice gold medal, Shoma. I congratulate Shoma Enda for coming first in the championship of gold medal making.
Wow! It's a robot! Shoma, you've noticed it, haven't you? The feeling I've been holding inside. You ignored your dad. And you ignored your feelings, didn't you? Stop! I don't want to see anymore! I've had enough! Shoma, no one is laughing! I accepted it. Stupid. You're wrong. That stupid job. That's not true. He should quit! That's not what you want. He's a shitty father! You don't think that. I don't care about anything! You should know. What you really want to say. Dad, I love you.
I'm home to the max! I thought there was an earthquake today, but it was just the studio shaking with laughter at my jokes!
Huh? What's wrong, Shoma?
Hey, Dad. I think I understand you a little more now.
Excuse me while I cry. Aww.
I think I understand you more, too. I've wanted to say I'm sorry for so long.
It's okay, Shoma.
A comedian is the coolest job ever. And I'm so proud of you, Dad.
You are? Really?
Thank you, my son.
This world isn't fake. My heart feels so warm inside right now. This feeling has to be real. I know this world has to be real.
He got it back. His heart. He should be able to open up more now.
Yeah, you're right. You know, Shoma does look best when he's smiling.
Remembered my true feelings. Performance results. Svabava. Spavava. Svabava. Spapupo. 214. Past its ken. Ryuki Chapter 4 R2.
I feel like I've been dreaming for a long, long time, and it's a painful dream. Such a nice view.
Yeah.
Sky's starting to turn brighter in the east. Oh wow, it's really late, huh? Wait, what about my shoulder? How do you like the Ferris wheel at night?
It's not bad. You should have let my dad on, too.
He's waiting in a corner of the park. I thought it would be easier for you to talk if we were alone.
No, that's not true. Things are different now.
Good for him. Looks like the chastity belt of his heart has unlocked.
Shush. Yeah, I'm still bleeding out. We showed the security guard at Misatan our police IDs to get in here. We told him this was regarding an investigation. He let us through. The main power at the amusement park is still on, and the key to the Ferris wheel control board is still stuck in the ignition, so it would be easy to move this. Shoma's sitting in front of me. He's looking at me with a gentle expression, as though a weight has been lifted from his shoulders. About your relationship with the Horodori Institute.
It all started with the test. The results from my health checkup at my elementary school came back abnormal, so they wanted to do more tests.
But instead of the hospital, I was taken to Horodori Institute.
The test results show that you have some very special genetic abnormalities in your DNA.
Very
It's extremely rare. Only 1 in hundreds of thousands of people has it. One day, and it will be soon, you will fall ill to an incurable disease, and it will take your life. The only way for you to survive is to receive gene therapy through genome editing here at this institute.
So I started going to Horodori Institute, but it wasn't true. Not really.
What do you mean?
About that envelope. I stole it from the Institute. Found it on my doctor's desk. It said it was top secret, so I thought it must be super important. So, I grabbed it and put it in my pocket. Inside the envelope was pieces of paper with writing all over it. It was written in German, but I managed to figure out what it was saying by using a translation app. There actually wasn't anything wrong with my genes. It was all for the sake of research. Horodori Institute was rewriting my genetic code. They used me for human experiments. When I found out, I talked to Director Horodori, but he acted like he did nothing wrong.
Why are you upset with me? You should be grateful. Your body is now special thanks to genome editing. Also, I would advise against pulling out of the experiments now. Your body is still in a transitionary stage. It needs regular testing and medication. If you stop now, all the cells in your body will falter and dissolve.
Yeah, that's not how it works. Those apps are always less than accurate, you know? How do you want to meet someone? Run into a corner, a mean transfer student, teacher calls for a battle royale, transfer student sitting next to you. Oh yeah, battle royale. Now, all of you will engage in a battle royale. Tara, watch out! Huh? Mama E. I became an adult, E. Thanks so much for talking to me, E. A prankster adult enriched with love. Good at listening to other people's problems, but not so good at keeping those problems secret. Loves macho muscles. So I'm only missing 4 evolutions now. The other ones stemmed off from each of these. So no matter which adult I get, I can then focus, or which child I get, I can focus on giving it a certain thing. Thing is, I don't know what each question raises. It's a pretty heavy consent. Pretty heavy themes, though. Yeah, that's still no consent. Yeah, I mean, like, what exactly did they do to him? Alright, reset. Get out of here. New baby. What's your preferred cacao ratio in chocolate? 30 or less. I guess 60 is fine, but it's normal, E. Give me some stars. 100 is too much. The name is the reality. The reality is the name. Gonna sneeze. 1 sec. Okay. Got it out of me. Yeah, we went down the right branch, so it makes sense that if there's a Somnium in the left branch, that's gonna be skipped here. Nurse. Kayo Yamino, female, 36, 27th April, depression nurse, likes Tengu Matsutake Zucchini, dislikes dirty talk, pervert, shameless people, hobbies theater, skills super fast shaving. It may have said her age was 24 somewhere before, but that was in base 16. In base 10, her age is actually 36. That's her actual age. She's in the theater group. What kind of genetic modifications?
I don't know. The papers in the envelope didn't have any details, and Director Horodori didn't tell me anything.
Do you notice any changes in your body?
No, not really. It's the same as usual.
Does your father know about this?
I don't think so. I haven't told him. I didn't want him to worry about it, and Director Horodori threatened me not to.
This should go without saying, but I want you to keep this a secret.
Those images, these, it looks weird overlaid like this, because it's the same image repeating, but I use that as my border when I record Changed, which I gave up on 8 parts in. I should go back to that at some point. I have had a few people tell me they want me to finish that game. That face, yeah, he is a very creepy man.
Don't tell the police, your family, anyone.
Otherwise I'll kill you.
If you do, I'll be forced to destroy all of the data and the medicine that you need. And you know what that would mean, don't you?
Where did the BATS 490 code really point?
I decoded the message and went where it led me. To an underground floor of the Nice Japan building. They called it the Cathedral.
We've been there.
The president, Miss Shigure, was waiting for me there. She complimented me on decoding the message and invited me to join NICE. That's probably why BATS 490 was being spread in the first place.
Tokiko did mention that.
We have been seeking high IQ individuals with the capability to decode it. The purpose was to recruit them into NICE.
Miss Shigure told me all sorts of things about NICE's ideals. And I was sick of the world at the time, so when they told me this world isn't real, I fell in love with NICE's beliefs right away. They told me to keep it all a secret.
You cannot tell anyone about the secret of the world.
Secret of the world, known by only a handful of people. I felt like I was special, just knowing I was one of the chosen few.
Sounds like a cult. Yeah, it is a cult. All the evidence points to it being a cult. Coded message would spread online, you'd have tens of thousands of people. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Like, it depends on what it was pointing to exactly.
That's why I didn't tell you the truth.
Why'd you lie about the secret message in BATS 490? Whoa.
I thought I just told you.
No, that's not what I meant. You deliberately lied about it pointing to Horodori Institute. You could have chosen not to say anything at all.
But if I didn't say anything, you would have taken me in, right? Then I'd get tortured and injected with the truth serum, and you'd force me to talk about the secret of the world. I lied because I didn't want that to happen.
Is that what he thinks the police do?
Well, he is still a kid.
Horodori Institute was the first place that popped into my head. I've been there lots. And I hated the director, Mr. Horodori. So I wanted to bug him a bit.
Ah. That tracks.
Thanks for telling me all this. It's going to be a huge help for the investigation.
No need to thank me. I owe you my life, Mr. Ryuki. And besides, I decided to be honest from now on.
I see.
I like the look on his face.
Yeah.
You know, I actually wanted to spell the show part of your name with the kanji for laughter. It was going to be spelled with the character for laughter and shine, like a shining smile. Because I wanted you to stay smiling forever.
You have a nice smile, Shoma. It fits your name perfectly.
My name? Name. Wait, I remember something.
What is it?
When I was being kidnapped by the researchers, I met Terror in the warehouse.
Before we do anything else here, I've just got a bad feeling because we're in the carousel again. And that's where the game crashed last night, so...
What?
I couldn't see their face because they had a metal mask on, but I'm sure it was Terror. They said...
I am Terror. You've heard of me, haven't you? Of course, that isn't my real name. I'll tell you and only you my true name. Would you like to hear? My name is...
Dahlia. By the time we got off the Ferris wheel, it was already bright out. Yeah, Dahlia Hawthorne. The sun was rising to the east. It shines brightly, diffusing through the white haze covering the city that had gathered in the cold night.
Welcome back, Shoma.
Dad. I'm home. And thank you. You risked your life to protect me, right? So...
Shoma, I'm so sorry. Until now, I've always been thinking about what's best for me. I always said I was doing things for you, but I was just being selfish. I've caused so much trouble. At work and for you. Your mother and sister, too. But I'm done being selfish. I can't put you through any more pain. I'm going to quit comedy and get a normal, regular office job.
Don't quit!
What?
I like your comedy, Dad. I like you as a comedian.
Shoma.
I don't care if kids make fun of me at school anymore. I won't let them say you're uncool. You're trying to help people with your jokes, right? It's just like when you protected me. You put your heart and soul into it so you can make people laugh and make this world a happier place. And I think that's the coolest thing ever. So, I don't want you to quit being a comedian, no matter what.
People rag on clowns as being scary, and I'm just like, they're out there trying to make people laugh. That's...
Is that...
Dad,
noble to me.
You dropped this at the warehouse district, didn't you? That's where I picked it up. And when I went to the police earlier, I borrowed some tape and fixed it.
It's all very heartwarming.
Congratulations, Dad! You won the Best Dad in the World Championship. It's a landslide victory! You try so hard as a comedian, and it's kinda lame. You're so cool at the same time. You drink too much, have nose hair sticking out, and wipe your face with hand towels. But you're my super dumb funny dad, and I'm proud to be your son.
Boy, that's one spectacular prize. A landslide victory for me, huh? Thanks a bunch, Shoma.
By the way, Dad, there's one favor I want to ask.
God of energy, Inti, Hataka Max! God of laughter, lucky, happy, Hataka Max! God of apology! Oh, sorry. God of seasons, warm, hot, chilly, cold!
Now that's comedy.
Shyness. Oh no, please, not the spotlight.
Ryuki, you should get to the hospital soon.
Yeah.
The case isn't solved yet, either.
Yeah, I know. But just a bit... I want to watch them a little bit longer.
You're bleeding out.
They have a lot of issues to work out, don't they?
Yeah, but I'm sure they'll be fine. As long as they have smiles, their world will be saved.
Hey, Shoma, what did you think of that joke?
It was great, Dad. You really are the best comedian in the world!
Is that an ending, technically? Yeah, it is. Bleeding, what? He got shot through the shoulder. So the way the first game worked is kind of like this. Instead of it being based on solving the case, the endings are based on the characters involved. So, because this particular route led to a resolution with Shoma and Komeiji, it's considered the end of this route. Which is weird, because, like, technically, you know, Ryuki's doing fine. Well, Ryuki has to go to the hospital, but he's going to keep investigating the case, and, you know, stuff's going to go on. But I guess technically that would mean this is kind of a false timeline ending. It's really weird, because in the Zero Escape series, like, the timeline endings would actually be definitive endings, usually game overs for the main character. Wait, so in the canon ending they don't reconcile? That's sick. Well, here's the thing, they may still do that. We don't know what's going to happen yet. So this is an ending, but not the actual ending, yeah. It's kind of weird. Like, they're not super clear on that. The first game, it was a little more definitive with each character's ending, but there were definitely endings where, like, the mystery didn't get solved. It's interesting though because there's not a ton of splits, unlike the other game. The other game I think had like 4 or 5 main paths. Well, no, it started with 2. I don't know. I'd have to look it up. There were a lot of endings in the first game. There were about like 6 or 7 total, and I don't feel like there's going to be as much in this game, just by the nature of how the timeline works. I'm honestly tempted to just stop here for the night, just so we can end with an ending, but at the same time, I don't want to waste the last hour I have here. Because I'm not going to be able to stream until at least next Tuesday after tonight, so I kind of want to get this, as much of this done as I can. And we already know if I go down the other path, there's going to be at least one more Somnium 2. At the same time, though, that's really my only option. Well, no! We did learn that the N is not showing in Daenerys' name. Oh my god. They couldn't put an accented N, and it just was blank. That's really funny. I hope they patch that in. Is there a post-credit sequence to these? I can't remember. I think there is. I think there's something. Komeiji and Shoma route end. Well, here's the thing. We did learn the Terror's name. It's Dahlia. Which means if we go back to the other route now and choose that we say we know his name, we know the Terror's name, we can enter it. There are many mysteries remaining. The truth of the HB case, Terror's objective, the future of the main characters. In this game, the story branches at the Somnia. From the flowchart, select the Somnium and find a different route hidden in the dream world. So, like, the kind of mindset you have to go in with is, yeah, this ending may not be the canon ending to the story, or to this timeline, rather, since there's 2 timelines, but we have information from it that we can now apply to another timeline. Namely, we know the Terror's name. So if I go back to this first Somnium and try going over here, they're probably gonna stop me unless I know the name, and if I enter the name, then it's gonna let me do some of the future stuff. At the same time, though, I think bouncing back and forth is unnecessary unless I actually have to do it. So I'm gonna go back one step and just try to get the other route in Komeji's thing. Oh, it actually tells you how many hidden eyeballs you got. Oh no, that's not good. That means I have to go back and do. Oh, and it does mention clear time. Ay. 4 out of 5. No time used. Okay. So I can redo the sync, but I can also do it with the unlimited time now. Start playing needed for Cynthia. Okay. So we're gonna rewind back to when I started Komeji Sync last night. And we'll go down the alternate path when we're presented with a choice.
Super stand-up battle!
Okay. What do we have to move it forward, we just had to find him. There's an eyeball there. Need it, need it, want it, love it, have it.
Hmm?
Thank you. Does it actually show... No, okay, it doesn't actually show anything new. It does show the keys I've already unlocked, though, which is cool. How do I activate the infinite time, though? Because when you clear Somnium... Oh, maybe it's only once you've gotten all the roots in the Somnium. Because the other ones that I'd unlocked for were probably straightforward. B3. Clear Komeji Shoma route. There's 10 on each page. So there's 48 total. That's definitely way more stars than it would take to reach A1. Because I need one more to reach B2, then assuming it's another 3 to reach B1, and then another 3 to reach A3, and then another 3 to reach A2, and then A1. I'm assuming you must need a lot more stars, or it goes higher than A rank. Also, again, I think this only applies to Ryuki. I don't think this applies to Mizuki in her parts, because I don't think this option's there. Terror. Sex, age, birthday, profession, likes, dislikes, hobbies, skills unknown. Prime suspects in the HB case. Wears an iron mask. We never actually saw them. It's implied they are female, though. Dahlia. It's believed the terror was referring to the flower. It's unknown why they said that. Oh, shit. Oh, actually, okay, it just popped up. What would you do if you got questioned by the police? Complain. Police have their reasons. You should be accepting a no.
He's got...
Let's get someone up here. Let's see... You there! Oh, you don't want to? Why not? You think I'm gonna make you participate in a lame skit? It's not lame. It's super funny.
That's right! Maybe we should let him perform one of his super funny gags.
You sure you're not just saying that because you want to see it?
Okay, so anything that gets you eyeballs in a thing is limited. You can't just farm it. The only thing you could farm is the virtual pet.
Hello! Komeiji!
Super funny gag. Alright. Again, I'm skipping this because this is all stuff I did last night. He tells a funny gag, now he meets someone whose debt he takes on.
Ooh, I've already...
Let's tease the amateur. Let's get that timey. That might help us.
Hello, you look pretty old. What is it that you do? Oh, so you fillet flounders. What kind of job is that? They're already so thin. Good luck with that. See you later. You don't want an autograph? No? No. Huh. That was a crazy job. Have you ever heard of a job like that?
I thought the strange nature of the job would give him more material to work with.
Can you focus on clues and information, not try to improve the show?
So what am I supposed to do?
Relax. Komeiji seemed to really want to give out an autograph.
An autograph.
Autograph. What does Komeiji want the most? Okay, so I went B route last time. I have to go A route this time.
Komeiji became a co-signee and took on someone's debt.
What an idiot. Of course they'd take off on him.
But hey, now we know how to trigger these flashbacks.
Yeah, the cue has to link to the memory of his past.
All right, let's keep going.
He's on the move again.
Ryuki, you have 5 minutes left.
Technically, I have 5 minutes and a second left. Okay, the balloon was what led to him protecting Shoma last time. Wait, but he's also over here.
They actually sell balloons here. When's the last time you paid for a balloon?
That's a good point.
Don't agree with him. Give him a cue.
Alright, so inflate was the right choice last time. That led to him protecting Shoma. Buy balloons? Babaloo.
All right, let's buy one. You can't get enough of these. Wait, this is coming out of my own wallet? It's not coming out of the show budget? What, is the budget that tight? Oh, well, I'll buy it with my own money. Ah, a run-of-the-mill balloon. Very normal. The
Just
kind
like
you
me.
take home and the next morning it's shriveled up and on the ground. And after thinking about what to do, you put it on some old hag's head.
What
am I talking about?
I guess he wants us to make him do something funnier. More TV-friendly.
TV-friendly, huh?
They actually...
Fly with balloons?
Excuse me, I want enough balloons to fly. How many would I need? What? I can't fly? Wow. Well, duh. What's with that cue?
Yeah, director. You dropped the ball on that one.
Excuse me, assistant director.
You can't fly. You need to think more logically.
It's fine. This is a Somnium. You're the one who's always telling me to think outside the box.
For Taco Bell tomorrow. Though I'm not getting Taco Bell. What I'm probably doing is, gonna have a light dinner, and then at 11 p.m. or so, right before we hit the road, I'm gonna get a, we're gonna probably go to Buffalo Wild Wings and get takeout. Then we'll eat that, and we'll be on our 8 to 9 hour road trip. Please, stomach, don't get upset after I eat. Yeah, that's an option too.
They actually sell both.
All right,
Last
so
time you paid for.
What's a good cue here?
Well, the last time you paid for a balloon. Alright, it doesn't really matter. It's only a -10, so let's just save 10 seconds. Inflate the balloon is the only path to go
Anyway,
here.
they're gonna let me make a balloon today. So, can I give it a shot? Interest? My debt isn't getting any smaller. What is a blacklist? I can't borrow any more money? Where can
Oh, yeah, no, wait, okay. Prepare the money. Oh, okay, so this is just, it's just this choice.
Okay, I just need to get some money ready, and those Yakuza guys I met at one of my shows, they said they had a good-paying job for me. I guess I'll just have to take a chance on that.
Okay, there we go. Komeiji decided to prepare the money. So we're in new territory from here. What is Komeji's secret job?
Let's go.
What I need to help Shoma is blank, blank, and blank. Even if I have to blank, whatever happens to me, blank. What is Komeji's secret job?
It's a shooting game. I can't picture Komeiji playing this.
Something funny. Find someone good at games. Try it. All 30 seconds.
I don't even play games. Well, I guess it's like a shooting game at a carnival. Here I go. Oh, I'm not a target?
He won't play.
Maybe he won't do it himself.
Well, in that case...
What I need to help Shoma is blank, blank, blank. Even if I have to break the law, whatever happens to me, blank.
You have 3 minutes left, Ryuki. Focus.
A shooting game. The cue for this game is...
Find someone good at games. Something funny. Find someone good at games, probably.
What? You want me to play this? Oh, I'm not good at this. Hey there, you look like a shooter. Why don't you give it a shot?
Okay, yeah, that was the right choice.
This is the goods. I'm gonna take the pay. Don't worry, it's untraceable. Thank you.
Got caught up in the black market. What is something important?
Oh no.
Andy's Komeiji was selling firearms? Huh? Komeiji is gone.
What?
Huh?
He's over there.
What I need to help Shoma is money. Even if I have to break the law, whatever happens to me... Wait a minute. That's interesting. Wait, whatever.
Komeiji is trying to get on an airplane.
His expression is so... dead.
Talma, get in position to show Komeiji a cue card.
One more round. Jump off. Call out to people nearby. One more round.
What? Another?
I figured.
What do you want me to say? If you quit now, your debt's only gonna get bigger.
And
What?
bigger.
I gave you all your money.
You're nowhere close. Going round and round again, Komeiji. You're stuck doing laps for us just like this plane ride.
Komeiji had a hard time getting away from these shady characters.
I'm guessing he could only pay off the interest.
Crap! I forgot my bow tie.
Hey, where's he going?
What is this? I know. If I have this, this is my ticket out of here. This is victory. This is my gold medal.
What did Komeiji find?
I'm going after him.
I need to help Shoma's money, money, and money. Even if I have to break the law, whatever happens to me, I don't care.
You only have 2 minutes. Hurry, Ryuki.
How much more is there to this? Where'd he go, anyway? There he is. Komeiji with something.
What?
Is this?
Oh, come on. Why didn't I save that friggin' timey? Well, I guess it wouldn't have mattered. It was a minus 20. Take, inspect, and play. Shit. Alright. I'm just gonna save, because it's gonna be quicker than using a retry. What I might do is I might do the target times and the eyeballs off stream. Just to give me something to do if I need to play something for a bit.
Something shiny.
Take, inspect, play. I would assume it's take.
If I take this with me, they'll have to pay me. There's no way they want this getting found. And it'll fit perfectly in my suitcase. It's just sitting there, practically begging me to take it. If I take this, I can escape this life. This is my chance to finally get ahead. I can't go back now.
You have a head. It's pretty square.
Komeiji took something home in his suitcase. I'm guessing he was going to blackmail someone.
But what could it be?
Well...
Found something important. Alright. Smiles for Tears, 213, Ryuki Chapter 3, R1.
Mr. Komeiji, I've taken a look inside your mind. You've been involved in gun trafficking, haven't you?
I wouldn't call it trafficking. There's not a whole lot of it on the road.
May I have a minute of your time?
So see, this is already different. In the other route, we didn't even get it. I didn't even get a chance to breathe. We ran right into that kidnapping scenario. It's a pipe. It's a camera for recording interrogations. There's a desk in the center of the room. The room is reflected in the two-way mirror. Hurry, a pipe. It's Komeiji. He looks dejected, a stark contrast from how he was at the Horodori Institute. What'd you find on the rooftop? What's the connection between the gun trafficking and your debt? What were you doing at the Horodori Institute? Was that a gun you had for trafficking? Whole lot of nothing.
Mr. Komeiji, you're treading dangerous waters here. At this rate, Shoma could also be put in danger. Please, talk to me. For Shoma's sake.
Shoma, can you protect him?
You want me to protect Shoma?
As soon as I know he's safe, I'll tell you everything.
It's torn in half. That's more symbolism right there. Wonder who else we're gonna sync with here.
Ryuki, I have Shoma safely under custody. I'll put him on the line.
Dad!
Shoma, are you okay?
No! The cops came and put me in the car, and now they're driving me to the station.
I see.
What did you do, Dad? The police are after you now? I knew you were dumb, but not that dumb.
I also love how they have to send Pewter in person.
Sorry.
Shoma, I'll have to fill you in later. I need to talk to your dad for now.
Okay. But...
Alright, Ryuki. I'll leave the rest to you.
Now, please continue, Komeiji. Or do you prefer Mr. Enda?
Seems a bit more relaxed now. Why'd you have that gun?
About what you said earlier. I was involved with gangs and their gun trafficking operations. That's where I stole the gun I had. I was knee-deep in some dangerous business, and I thought I needed a way to protect myself.
About your debt.
Yes, I've racked up a huge amount of debt. I've been getting hounded by
colossal
collectors.
amount.
Eventually, they started threatening me with this.
Listen, Andy's Komeiji. Your dear little boy is in elementary school, isn't he? If you don't pay the money you owe in 1 month, we're taking him and selling him overseas. Am I clear?
I couldn't talk to the police. You're right. Gangsters selling guns, and I was an accomplice. It was all for money, but I've always wanted to cut ties with that lot. But I couldn't do it. I had no other way to pay back the money I owed. The money I make as a comedian is just a drop in the bucket.
5,000 yen a month, apparently. What were you doing at the Horodori Institute?
Well, the thing on the rooftop of Misaton. You know about it, don't you?
Yes. You walked away with it in your suitcase. It was so you could blackmail someone.
That's right.
Is this related to Horodori Institute somehow?
Mr. Ryuki, please take a look at this.
Commit to smartphone. Come to Horodori Institute of Genetics. If you give it back, you'll be rewarded. From Terror.
A message.
Look at the sender.
Yeah. A message from Terror. Komeiji, what's going on here? Why do you have a Nile message from a serial killer?
That thing I found belonged to Terror. That's what he was talking about in the message.
Are you saying you tried to blackmail Terror?
I guess so. Anyway, that's why I went to Horodori Institute. The entrance was already open by the time I got there. But there was no one inside, as you know. I had no choice but to wait there. And then you showed up.
What was the it in the Nile message? Tell me.
Do you still intend to hide things from me?
Come on, Komeiji.
Mr. Komeiji, I'll ask you one more time. What is this thing that's so important to Terror? Fine. I'll ask a different question. Where is it now?
Will you bring me with you? If you do, I'll tell you.
End of residence. February 13th. It's under the Kotatsu.
Mr. Komeiji, isn't this...
Yes, it's my home.
This makes so much sense that it's actually confusing.
Yeah, it's kind of anticlimactic. So, where can I find it?
It's in the robot.
Ah, right. Where was it? I must be getting old. I'm having trouble remembering.
Mr. Komeiji, please. You can't tell me that after bringing me all the way here.
I know, but what am I supposed to do if I can't remember?
We have no choice, Ryuki. Let's just start looking around.
1 second. What kind of Tsukomi you don't like? Again, I've answered this one like a million times. Metaphorical. That's a Tamagotchi-E. Mizuki-E. Okay. So he's it's Mizuki-E now. Wait, which one's Mizuki-E? It's up here. I've already gotten Moma-E. So what's the other one from Mizuki-E? Eyebaldy strategy. Evolved from Mizuki-E, Date-E. Courage or love is the highest stat. Okay, so I gotta give it courage. Courage or love is what I should be aiming for. What's it looking like right now? I guess brave is courage. Well, they are definitely the highest, with impish and crazy being tied or lower. So, okay. So top two stats are what I have to focus on to get the evolution I don't have yet there. Once I get all 8, I will just focus on answering questions whenever to get extra eyeballs. I didn't exactly say where it directly was. You can't touch me. I'm thinking if Komeiji spills the beans and he'll be in trouble, so we have to find it ourselves. Yeah, maybe if he says where it is, he'll get, like, split in half immediately.
This?
You think this is what Terror was after?
I don't think this is what we're looking for. Don't think so. It's Shoma's. Doubt it's relevant.
Nothing really stands out.
Chest of drawers. Only clothes inside. Not this. This can't be it. It's just the Lucky Laugh game. I don't think this is relevant. There's nothing behind the picture. It's Komeiji. He looks a bit restless.
Please give me a minute.
Where is it?
I'm trying my hardest to remember.
I don't think this is relevant.
Nothing here, huh?
There's something like seaweed on the ground, though.
I don't think that's relevant right now.
This can't be it. Kotatsu. Looks like seaweed lying around. Rather than I keep looking at it. It's that door rabbit thing, I think. It doesn't seem relevant. Where could it be? Should check the living room first. Doesn't look relevant.
Ryuki, shall we play hit and cover rock, paper, scissors?
What are you talking about? We don't have time for that.
I need to look for it. I'll look around the room for now. It's a closet.
There are only futons inside. I doubt Terror had an interest in this.
Afterward, we checked the room from end to end, but we didn't find anything that might be what we're looking for.
Mr. Komeiji, are you really sure it's here?
Yes, it should be. How strange. Where could it have gone?
Ryuki, look at this.
I thought so.
What is he thinking?
I've had enough of this. If you're going to keep lying to me... Huh? Why are you all here?
Ryuki, you left Shoma at Abyss HQ, didn't you?
How awful of you to leave him all by himself.
Miss Iris, Miss Mame, and I were having dinner at Yurakucho. Then I got a Nile message from Shoma.
That's when we found out about the questioning.
We also found out Shoma was in police custody. This is bad. It's a super mega big deal. That's what we all were thinking, so we headed over.
But he was done being questioned by the time we arrived.
That is why we decided to bring him here.
They all know Shoma?
Seems so. Shoma and Mizuki go to the same elementary school, so that's probably how they're all connected.
Give it up already, Dad! I already hated you for being unfunny, pathetic, and unpopular, and now you're a criminal too?
Did the police tell you that?
Yeah, they told me everything.
But it was all for you.
Stop making excuses! You did all that bad stuff, and you're still trying to fight back, lie, and trick your way out of it! I'm sick of it!
Shoma.
Dad, you should just die already!
Damn.
What?
What is it?
Big mistake. I'll give you one more chance. Come to Devita alone.
This could be an opportunity, Ryuki. If we go to Devita, maybe we can catch Terror.
Mr. Komeiji, we'll put our search aside for now. I'm going to Devita, alone. I can't bring you along on a hunt for a dangerous criminal.
No, you can't. Terror will run if you show up. I need to get his guard down first. You should hide somewhere. And once he shows up, you appear.
Are you sure?
Yes. I'll be the bait. This is the least I can do after what I've done.
Oh boy. Didn't check the robot. Studio Devita, February 13th, Wednesday, 9:25. So, we're getting, what is it? Komeiji went into the studio alone. Before he did, he started a video call on a smartphone. So we're getting the same Persona games on Switch that PC and Xbox and PS4 or 5 are getting. Which is cool. Glad Switch is finally getting mainline Persona games after getting nothing but spin-offs since Persona Q. I don't know if I want to get them, though. 5's getting a physical release. 3 and 4 are going to be digital only. I have not played Golden for 4, and I have not played Royal for 5. I've only played Vanilla for both. So, I'm not opposed to playing them and streaming them, but that's like 100 hours each. Not counting the new content. So I don't know if I'm going to necessarily be down for that anytime soon. Like, if my backlog cleared up, maybe, or if I have more time to stream, yeah. Which games? 3, 4, and 5. 5 Royal is coming out October, physically and digitally. 4 Golden and 3 Portable will be available at some other point. And that's coming to all platforms now. Xbox, PlayStation 5, Switch, and PC. Before he did, he started calling his smartphone. I head out of sight, watching the video and waiting for something to happen. They never seem to port the first 2. Yeah, because they run... Because they're different games. But it's funny, because they did bring... Like, there are versions of the first 2 games on PSP. So why don't they just port those to the newer systems? They're porting Persona 3 Portable over. But no matter how long I waited, it didn't seem like Terra would show up. I eventually ran out of patience and walked into the studio. Uh-oh. Ryuki, don't watch it. To be fair, Persona 1 is not that good of a game. Even the remake... Yeah, they're trapping Ryuki. I'm gonna be honest, even the remake of Persona 1 is a rough game. Both storylines are very, very difficult. I don't know how Persona 2 works, but I've been told it's not that much better. I know people really like Persona 2.
Are you okay, Mr. Ryuki? 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。
. 。 . 。 . 。 .
。 .
. 。 .
What happened?
Huh.
Oh, good. You're okay.
I don't think I'm injured. Why are you here?
We will explain later. First, can you tell us what happened here?
I don't know. I started seeing things. Then I lost consciousness.
Whew. I managed to come back.
Tama.
After you lost consciousness, you were attacked from behind. A high voltage current was delivered to your back, and I was short-circuited. I wasn't able to use any of my functions. But, as you can see, I was able to bring myself back online thanks to my self-repair program.
Did Terra do this?
I don't know. I didn't see the attacker. I don't know anything after you lost control of your bladder.
You mean lost consciousness?
Yeah, whatever.
So, where's Komeiji?
I don't see him here.
Oh no.
No.
Oh fuck.
Mr. Komeiji, why?
I had a feeling.
It's the right half of Komeiji's body. I think it's safe to say Terror is the culprit. Ryuki, let's talk to everyone before checking the body. Ryuki, you should talk to the others first.
It's Shoma, he's standing there completely stunned.
I can't link sync now. Not enough battery.
Did you see anyone? Shoma.
What can you even say in a situation like this? How could this have happened?
Are you okay?
Of course he's not okay. Komeiji was his father.
Did you see anyone? She's shaking, holding her face in her hands. Mame. Mame already saw Komeiji's corpse. She must be in shock. She's in no state to talk.
She seems very shook up. We should let her be for now.
I see. No one saw anything.
She has a tense look on her face. Are you okay?
I guess so.
Why are you here?
I figured that something was up with you guys at Shoma's house earlier. I heard you were talking about Terror and going to Divida, so I got worried and came over. Oh, but we did not come here right away. We first discussed whether we should track you down. I think it was about 2.5 hours after you left that we decided. We thought we should just come straight here and...
It's 11:30 p.m. now, by the way.
Did you see anyone?
No. I didn't see anyone until we got inside the studio.
Kazuna, she's trembling in fear.
By anyone, do you mean the culprit?
Well, anyone at all. Like, any suspicious figures, maybe?
No. We did not see a single soul.
I see.
But see, now there's a future arc to this, so like, what's the canon timeline here? Is Komeiji alive or dead? How did you get here?
Well...
Ah, there you are. Here you are, the receipt for your card payment.
Oh, thank you.
That guy's from the first game. He's just an unassuming limo driver.
Excuse me, but who are you?
What? Oh, I am but a humble taxi driver. I forgot to hand you the receipt earlier.
So you drove these four here?
Indeed, that is correct. I was always quite bad with machines, you see. I let others handle the TV, the music, and other such things. Oh, one time I wanted to listen to a CD, but I didn't know how to open the CD player, so I smashed it with my
This isn't the time for that.
Okay. Why are you telling me this?
That is just how terrible with machines I am. That is why I could not handle the card payment as smoothly as I would have liked. And while I was fumbling my way through the payment...
So that girl with the blue hair in the passenger seat ran out. So it was...
Mame did?
So she got out of the car first.
Naturally, I was quite flustered by this rowdy display. And so I continued to fumble for 3, 4, no, perhaps even 5 minutes or so. I somehow managed to process the payment, but I was still quite bothered. I returned the credit card, but in my haste, I completely forgot to hand over the receipt.
What were the other 3 in the back seat doing during all that?
They were waiting the entire time. The card was Kizzy's, but she was sitting on the far left seat, so Shoma and I didn't get out.
Well, now that that's settled, I will be off. If you'll excuse me.
Mommy went into the studio by herself?
Yes. Kizzy, Shoma, and I went into the studio together. Mame was already inside.
Well, the body's covered, yeah. They're not gonna see it.
What is it, Ryuki? Does something bother you about that?
No, it's nothing.
That is a bit of an exaggeration. We simply untied the rope that bound you.
Rope?
Must be that one over there.
I was tied up with that?
Yeah. Your hands and feet were tied really tight. When we arrived, we found you on the ground in that state. So, Kizzy and I untied the rope.
Talma, have you contacted Abyss and HQ?
Way ahead of you. The investigation team should arrive soon. I've also arranged for a counselor. All 4 of them are in a really bad mental state.
Yeah, no kidding.
Shoma?
Are you okay? Shoma, wait!
Truly the worst timeline.
Don't just stand there, Ryuki. Go after him.
Right.
It's not a smart idea. By the time I ran out of the studio, Shoma was already gone. The other 3 must have decided to split up because they scattered in different directions. I thought it'd be better to search a wider area and got in my car, but...
I don't see him anywhere. No response on his phone, and his GPS is off. Where did you go, Shoma?
We had to find him after he stormed out like that. Who knows what he'll do in this state. Calm down, Ryuki. Think about where Shoma might go.
Where he might go.
Misitan.
I got it. Shoma must be there. Shoma!
Well, no big deal. It's a Ferris wheel. He'll come back down if we just wait.
Why do I have a feeling it's not going to be that easy? Or maybe it will, I don't know. Jinxed it. Hey, Jem, how you doing? .214, well-known, Ryuki Chapter 4 R1. 20 minutes later.
Anyway, this is all a load of bull. Today is Valentine's Day.
What?
It's past midnight, so it's February 14th now.
Oh, but I don't really care about that right now.
How can you not care?
More importantly, Shoma was on the number 2 car, right?
Why do you ask?
Because...
Boot camp plane?
Yes, he definitely went in number 2.
I thought so. If that's the case, he should be back soon.
I'm doing alright. Going on vacation tomorrow night, so this is my last stream for about a week.
What?
Guess what? He's not in there. What'd I tell you? But yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Just need to get through one more day of work.
How? We checked every one of the cars, but I don't see Shoma anywhere.
We are living in a false world created by a program. Therefore, if we can rewrite its code, we can create miracles.
It can't be. Impossible. It can't be. It can't be. I know Shoma went on that car. I saw it with my own eyes. And yet...
Uh-oh.
Hold on! Don't tell me it's happening again!
Here comes the gibberish. Ah. Thank you, I will. I will be back next Monday evening. Probably won't stream until Tuesday, though. And I'll set up my my shiny new stream deck at some point, too. Ikume Shrine, 850.
Tama, do you know about this place? I heard about it from Mr. Date. This shrine worships a fruit called the Fruit of Immortality. If you eat it, you will gain eternal youth and life.
Hey Ryuki, I'm gonna be honest with you. You're not well. Mentally, I mean. You haven't been for a long time now, and I think it's getting worse.
It's Peach's Ryuki.
You should really see somebody.
I'm fine. Coming to this shrine has calmed me down.
Coming
that was
kind of
scary. Yeah,
anything.
it is.
Praying to a god or Buddha isn't going to heal your heart. Please, Ryuki.
Stop it. Get some help. Go to McDonald's,
then.
get a Big Mac.
You want me to go to the hospital? Before I do, let me ask for one thing. Can you replay the scene from Studio DeVita right now?
Ryuki.
I want to solve the HB case, no matter what. No, I have to solve it. For Komeiji. Especially now that he's...
Sheesh, you really... Fine, I'll do it.
As much of this as we've gone through, we still don't know.
Investigation, you'll...
Yes, I'll go get checked out.
Promise, okay?
Yeah, I promise.
I promise.
Close your eyes. Let's do this.
So they added eternal youth. Don't want to be 80 for eternity. Yeah, for as much of this game as we've been through,
so
we still don't
what
know
do
a
you
whole
want
lot.
to investigate here?
Something's been bothering me. You see that camera on the tripod that's tipped over? When we got here...
It wasn't like that.
Why did it fall over?
Could it have been terror?
But why?
I don't understand why, but it could only have been him.
No, That's not true. There's another person that could have tipped it over. When we regained consciousness, there were 4 people here. Iris, Kizuna, Mame, and Shoma. The first one to go into the studio was...
Mame. Mame. That's what Iris and Kizuna said. Are you suggesting a Mame tipped over the camera?
It's entirely possible.
But why would she do that?
That's what I'm going to figure out.
From the status of Komeji's first corpse. Camera tripod is tipped over. Ooh boy, my brain is doing a weird... What skill can defeat an old man? What's brave and loving? I don't know any of these. Seoi Nage? Okay. Seoi Nage. That brought brave up. Cool. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Taxi driver. Name Takusho Ibarado. Sex male, age 55, birthday 23rd of November, profession taxi driver. Likes ghosts, doubles, chimneys, fists, saws. Dislikes credit cards, anything high-tech, smartphones. Hobbies, multi-level marketing schemes. Skills, stalking, stakeouts, taking the scenic route. Private taxi driver. He has an accent. Lemon Skate regularly requests his services, and he often gives rides to their talent. He's very knowledgeable about them. I knew a term or two from that question. Thanks, Fighting Games. Still 2 tutorials that I have not seen yet. 2 tutorials. You thought 1 tutorial was great. Now get ready for 2 tutorials. Camera, it's not tipped over.
The door on the west side of the building is locked. I don't think we can open it from this side.
Are there any other exits?
The only other door is the door to the east, the one we entered from.
So, east and west. Just the 2 exits.
Only 2 exits, one to the east and west, and the door to the west is locked. Puns.
The door on the east side.
The door we entered from. What's the estimated time of death?
Roughly an hour and a half ago, based on the time the body was discovered, of course.
So roughly 10 p.m., February 13th. We woke up here around 11:30 p.m.
Komeji's estimated time of death is 10 p.m., February 13th. Yes.
It really isn't standing up.
Yeah.
Could it be the alcohol's fault? It happens all the time. Don't worry about it.
What are you talking about?
Camera tripod's tipped over.
That one video is playing on the monitor.
This is where you lost consciousness. And me, right after.
The kettle is on the floor.
Must have fallen off the table.
I wonder how it fell.
Someone did a pile driver on it. Either that, or it was bumped or something.
Electric kettle on the floor.
There's a power cord on that table. I think it's for the electric kettle.
Probably means the kettle was here.
It's the rope that had you in the tortoiseshell bondage position.
Tortoiseshell? No, that's not true.
Oh? Was it a crab tie?
No. No crabs, no tortoises, no shrimp, nothing. Anyway, look at the rope. There's a fake nail.
It matches what Amame had on.
That's not good. Mame's chipped nail. That's not a chipped nail, that's an entire nail. Mannequin behind the set was this used for the broadcast. This is the second time we're doing this for the exact same location. Chipped off either way, yeah. Thermal mode activate.
The floor is wetter than my...
Please
Tama?
don't even say it.
Would you prefer the word moist? I think there was hot water in the kettle.
It must have been in keep warm mode. That must have fell and...
Hot water spilled near the kettle.
Footprints from the water. Saying that it's still warm, the prints couldn't be more than a few minutes old by the time this data was gathered.
So right before we regained consciousness?
Yeah.
Can you tell me whose prints they are?
Judging from the shape and size, absolutely Amame's.
The prints lead to the door over there.
The door on the west side.
Damn, dude, you're looking hot. These prints lead from the warm puddle of water to the west door. Okay.
Okay. It looks like we're pretty much done investigating here. I think I can make one conclusion.
Oh? Care to share what that is?
First, think about what Mame did when she first entered the studio.
Where did Mame go first?
She knocked over the camera.
Why would she do that?
Maybe she thought it was a three-legged alien. She thought they were invading Earth, so...
Take this seriously or I'm going to chop off your third leg.
Wait, did she just make a joke about cutting my dick off? I think she did. Where did Mame go first? The door.
I think she headed straight to the door to the west.
Why?
Why indeed?
You better come up with something better than that or I'm going to zap you.
Okay, nope, that's out too.
Judging from the trail, I think she came to me first. She couldn't have come to me after stepping in the warm water, because if she did, it would have left prints. So the first thing she did must have been to try to untie me. That's when a bit of her nail broke and stuck to the rope. But then, something happened that stopped her.
Something?
I'll tell you later. Anyway, she stopped trying to untie me.
Where did she go from there?
Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was.
Here. Mame must have been in a hurry. She tipped over the camera by accident.
And then what?
She came here next. Mame ran into the table, which caused the kettle to fall, and the hot water spilled on the floor.
And then?
Well, if we trace her footprints, they stopped right in front of the western door. But the door was locked and it didn't open, so she couldn't get out. And then... Tama, do you have any ideas why Mame stopped trying to untie me?
Mm-hmm, I sure do. But continue. I want to hear what you're thinking.
Okay, here's my answer. It's simple, actually. I think Mame saw Terror enter the studio. While she was untying me, Terror came across the scene. They ran over to her to try to take her out. That's why the body was left in such an unnatural position.
I see. We're on the same page. There are still some question marks, but... Well, putting that thread aside for now, shall we get started?
Start what?
Reenactment.
Filming, duh.
Again?
You got a problem? So, are you ready?
No.
Okay, here we go.
I said no.
Ready?
Start though.
Action! I'm going to cast you as a Mame. Recreate her movements. Let's start with when she first ran into the studio.
Her first move was...
What? Oh no! Mr. Ryuki is tied up!
You're a really shitty actor.
Well, what did you expect?
Ryuki! Mr. Ryuki! Mr. Ryuki! Snap out of it!
This is when her nail fell off.
Mame tried to untie the rope, and...
That's when Terror ran into her.
Since Terror is blocking the east door, she can't go that way. So she tried to run to the other door.
Okay, let's see your best performance. gag.
That's
Why
really
do you
high
make me
pitched.
do this?
Okay, go on. Run away.
And then run into the camera.
Cause a ruckus.
Then run into the table, and that drops the kettle, and... she discovers the west door is completely locked. Ugh.
Cut! You were doing so well. Anyway, she was cornered and... Huh. What happened after that? This is what I was trying to get at earlier. And one more thing. When you asked Amame if she saw the culprit, she shook her head. Why did she lie?
Hey, Tama. You collected all the data in this studio, right? Including X-ray?
Yeah?
In that case...
Ooh, I think something I'm gonna pick up at AC is done. Nice. I have to check on that after I finish the stream. Which probably should be very soon, honestly. I think at most I'm gonna go another 13 minutes or so. She's cornered, and what happened after that? When you asked if Amame saw the culprit, she shook her head. Why'd she lie? Okay, X-ray.
What? Terror?
I think so.
So when we regained consciousness, they were in the studio?
That must be the case. Wait, you didn't notice, Tama? I thought you had X-ray vision.
I thought it was part of the set.
Anyway, they have a gun?
Yeah, a 50 caliber automatic handgun. That could do some real damage.
50 cal, damn.
This next bit is just speculation, but Terror headed to the western door and cornered Mame, but then must have heard footsteps coming from the other door. Iris, Kizuna, and Shoma. Of course, Terror probably had no idea who they were. Terror must have said something like,
"Don't tell them I'm here. If you do, I'll shoot you."
Then they hid in the set, since their only escape route was cut off.
That's why Amame lied. She couldn't have said anything with Terror threatening her.
Probably.
Everything's neatly tied up with a bow, except not really.
What a shame. Terror was right there, but we couldn't get them.
There was nothing we could have done. Shoma was the top priority.
Anyway, there's only one thing we need to do. Let's find Mame. She saw Terror in person. She's a key witness now. Maybe she has some information. Something about Terror we don't know. Maybe a voice or how they walk. Hey, Tama. Where is Mame?
I don't know. Her smartphone is either off or somewhere with no reception.
That seems to be a very common issue in this game. Ask Tama to call Kizuna, Iris, and Gen to ask if they knew where Mame was. None of them picked up.
Hold on a second. What about your promise?
Fine, I'll get checked. And I want to talk to Shoma. He's at home now, right?
This is what Tama said before I came to the shrine. I have no idea how Shoma was able to get out of the Ferris wheel. I don't know if it's related to all this, but I had a strong desire to find out.
So we have 3 objectives. Finding Amame, getting checked up at the hospital, and meeting with Shoma, right?
Yeah.
Fine, I'll tag along. Not to mention today is special for partners. Valentine's Day.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Why don't you tell me? Anyway, let's get going.
Valentine's Day. Oh, we got a lot of places to go to here. Let's go to the hospital, and we'll that'll be the last spot we go to today. And we'll have to save the rest of the investigation for next week. Central Hospital, February 14th, Thursday. Uh-oh.
I'm glad we had an open room for you. It's quiet here. You should be able to relax and focus on your treatment.
Treatment?
Oh, you don't have to worry about the paperwork for your stay here. We'll handle everything.
Hold on. My stay here? What are you talking about?
Hmm? You don't remember?
Remember what?
This is troubling.
Uh-oh. It's a dividing curtain. There's only one bed in here. Why do we need a curtain? Nurse is standing there.
Doctor, you shouldn't. You shouldn't be doing this at the hospital. Put your ball away. No playing Kusemon Go in the hospital.
Who are you?
My name is Hanayo Nasu. I'm a nurse at this hospital. I used to go by a different name.
You got married?
No, the opposite. I got a divorce, so I'm going back to my maiden name.
Stay at the hospital.
Mr. Ryuki, do you remember getting a checkup? I'm sure the doctor would have told you everything.
No, I have no idea.
I see. Then I'm afraid I'll have to be the bearer of bad news. Mr. Ryuki, you have what we call cognitive dysfunction. Sometimes you'll forget what time it is or where you are, even lose track of the people around you. It's all part of your condition. In addition to that, we believe that you have a short-term memory disorder.
Tama, is this true?
Yes, it is.
This is difficult for me to say, but your condition is very serious. We need to begin treatment immediately.
Dang.
I'm going to get the files. I'll be right back, so please wait here. Excuse me.
Okay, I went to the hospital like I promised. Now let's get going, Tama.
What are you talking about? That nurse told you that you need to stay here.
I don't have time for that. I need to solve this case.
Wow, how speedy, yeah.
Please, Tama. Just 3 more days.
I refuse.
Fine, just 1 day. 24 hours is all I ask. Please let me do this. Please. I'll give you some chocolate later.
Are you joking? You know I can't eat chocolate.
No, I mean like emotional chocolate.
Fine. But you're only getting 24 hours. Not a second longer.
Thanks, Tama.
Okay, well, that took 5 minutes. I want to know how long he was here, but we didn't get to choose that option. Alright, well, we could do one more area.
Hey! Don't get in the kotatsu without permission.
It's cold out, and I'm cold.
What are you doing here?
I wanted to ask a few things, but before that, Shoma... No, never mind. Don't worry about it.
I decided not to ask him about what happened at the studio. It'd be cruel to remind him. Not to mention I don't want him running off again. It would be best to avoid talking about Komeiji in the interrogation from the cops. I wanted to ask about... Shoma. He's reading a robotics book. That emotional chocolate is so good.
Dad. Dad. I shouldn't have said that you should die. It's all my fault.
Shoma.
Shoma, okay. I'm looking for Mame.
Yeah?
Do you know where she is?
Yeah, of course he's traumatized. You really think he wouldn't be after all this?
I have no idea.
Got the code for Bats 490.
Shoma, you still haven't told me why you lied.
Lied?
About the code for Bats 490. That wasn't referring to Horodori Institute, but you said it was.
Sheesh, can you just let it go? I didn't solve the code.
Oh, hold on. Gotta take care of my pet. What manja type do you like? Mochi? That is loving. Carbs plus carbs E. No, there's traumatized and there's traumatized. It's the latter. Yes, it is. Very much so. About the thing Komeiji got.
I'm sorry, Shoma. This might be hard for you. But can you tell me about Komeiji? Komeiji picked something up at the rooftop amusement park in Misatan. Something that is meaningful or significant to Terror. But he didn't tell me what it was. I thought you might know something.
Sorry, but I have no clue.
I see.
How did you get out of the Ferris wheel?
Huh? What are you talking about?
The Ferris wheel at Misatan.
I didn't go to Misatan.
What?
What? That's impossible. I definitely saw you get on the Ferris wheel.
Tama, pull back the footage.
Maybe you saw my doppelganger? Or maybe my clone.
Your clone? No, I don't think so. I mean, we may have the technology for it, but I've never heard of any human clones. Not to mention, it's forbidden by law.
The law doesn't mean anything, not to a psycho like Chikara.
What do you mean?
Are you implying that at Horodori Institute?
Yeah, they're researching cloning, so maybe they secretly made my clone.
Impossible.
I'm just kidding. Well, I'm not kidding about Horodori Institute researching cloning. Just about cloning me.
How do you explain the Ferris wheel then?
Maybe you were seeing things.
Seeing things?
Maybe you got the TC Purge.
Purge? What is that?
Last year, they invented a way to edit genomes called Purge.
Purge was developed by Horodori Institute. TC Purge is kind of like a virus.
What is TC Purge?
People at Horodori Institute called it the Organic Nanomachine. It acts kind of the way a virus does. When it enters the body, it latches onto bacteria and a protein complex called CRISPR-Cas beta
Surge, wake up. What's Surge?
CRISPR-Cas beta can cut, move, and attach certain DNA nucleotide sequences. When it enters the brain, it can even overwrite the DNA structure inside neurons. It can make you see things, make you dance. It makes you do weird things over and over.
Oh goody,
And on
nanomachine,
top of
son.
that, TC Purge multiplies in the body. It takes over the multiplication functions of bacteria and makes copies of itself. And it can be passed to other people with your breath.
Shoma, how do you know all this?
Well, there's just some stuff.
Some stuff? What kind of stuff?
Ryuki, we can hold off on Horodori Institute. We need to prioritize.
Yeah, we need to find Mame.
Alright, and unfortunately that's gotta be where I wrap it up. Nanomachines and parasites, yeah. We gotta wrap it up here. It's almost 3:45, and I need to prepare for the road trip tomorrow night. Short-term memory loss. A memory disability that makes you forget what happened in the last few minutes to few days. I get this when I'm drunk sometimes. Disorientation. Disability that makes a person forget space, time, and people. I definitely get this when I'm drunk. Doppelganger. A type of hallucination in which you see someone that looks identical to you. Also called autoscopy. 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 I don't know. Someone called Kojima. Often considered a supernatural phenomenon. It's rumored that if you see one, you will die, but that's not true. I've seen one so many times. I'm basically half dead anyway, so I don't go home on weekends and look through documents all day. Pile driver. A pro wrestling maneuver. It is performed by sticking the head of your hunched-over opponent between your legs, lifting them so they are upside down. In this position, you fall backwards on your butt, and the opponent's head is slammed into the ground. Bondage. There are many bondage positions which reference sea life. How strange. Okay. Save, and I'll clear out any bonuses we can get, and then we'll call it. Gotta spend them eyeballs. So what are we getting here? Entomologist prison garb. Wait a minute, was Tama not wearing a costume when I was in the Somnium again? Oh, maybe because I didn't fully clear it. Oh, that's weird. That sucks. So maybe it's only for fully cleared Somniums. That's kind of silly.
Show me too!
Is that Minecraft Steve? Where? No. Ryuki Part Chapter 4 Shoma A1. Nice. I like a door rooster. Add a rooster. Alright. Still don't know what any of these are, though. But at least we're swimming in eyeballs right now. More eyeballs than you could shake a stick at. Or a contact lens. Cool. Well, I am going to wrap this up here. Thank you so much, y'all, for coming by. I appreciate it. I appreciate the company. Always do. This is going to be it until at least next Tuesday. Again, I'm leaving for Pittsburgh tomorrow night. And I won't be home until Monday evening. So that's that and that. But I had a lot of fun. And I'm looking forward to resuming this when I get back. Looking forward to setting up my stream deck. And Live Alive remake after that. Also, I played the demo. It's good. Some of the demo. I haven't really been paying attention to it because I don't want to get invested in the demo. Just because I'm not going to stream it. So I'm looking forward to the full game of that. If you want to watch more streams, check out twitch.tv/team/wildabandon. Plenty of people streaming there right now. You all take care. Thank you for the wishes for the good vacay. Have a great night, and I will see you next week. Good night.